Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on Blind by Korn, which is a bit of an unusual one for me to do. I've done no Korn songs before, but I literally woke up this morning and the first comment that I read was, can you do Blind by Korn? And I thought, go on then, let's do it. But I'm going to do it in standard tuning. They tune down to real low, so I've done an arrangement. It still sounds really cool on standard tuning on the guitar. So I'm going to teach you the whole song. But just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications. Don't forget to leave me some comments as well. If you're watching out there, just say hi, let me know where in the world you're from, what you thought of the video, let me know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. It's the thing that keeps me going, so check that out. I'll leave a link to my Patreon page in the description, and you can print this and loads of other songs off from there. And while I think of it, if you're on the live chat when I'm putting this out, on the premiere, make sure you comment and say hello to me because I'll be on that in a couple of minutes' time. Right then, okay, let's get down to it. My guitar is in standard tuning. I know they don't have standard tuning when they play it, but I'm doing it in standard tuning. It still sounds cool. I've just got my Fender Strat through a Sir Riot pedal into a clean amp. The song starts with 2 bars of drums. It's just doing like a ride cymbal. 2 bars, we don't do anything. And then in bar 3 on beat 4, we get this little dissonant chord. To play that, we've got the open D string, first finger on G1, third finger on B3, little finger on E4. So it sounds like this. Bit dissonant, bit crunchy. We're going to do it 4 times, going down, up, down, up. So it's on beat 4, so it's like 1, 2, 3. And it does that 10 times. So you're like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 10 times round, and then we'll carry on into the next bar, bar 4, and there's like another guitar part, but I've put them together because they don't overlap. So you get this. So bar 4, open A string, then we're going to play this dissonant chord, which is A5 with the first finger, D6 with the second finger, and third finger on G7. Okay, so you play the A string, then hit that chord, then the A string again, and then move it up a fret, so you're on A6, D7, and G8. So it goes. And then you can do that same dissonant chord that we had down here. So bar 4 goes. And then bar 5 is the same as bar 3. There's nothing at the beginning of the bar, it's just does that. And those 2 bars repeat. So let's just play bars 4 and 5. It goes 2, 3, 2, 3. On to the next line, bar number 6. And this is when like the sort of riff kicks in and goes. So A string and then a B power chord, which is A2 with the first finger and D4 with the third finger. So you got, so it's quite quick, open A to that B power, then open A to a C power chord, which is A3 and D5. So from the beginning slowly. Then back to the A string and then a B power chord again, then A and then a C power chord. So slowly it goes. And then we're going to do this same dissonant chord that we had in the beginning. So the whole of that bar slowly goes. Up speed. Slow down a bit. And that repeats around 4 times. And then you go on to the next line, where it kicks in a bit heavier. It starts the same, but then goes to a power chord up E flat on A6 and D8. Okay, so if we put that first bar together slowly, it goes. And then the next bar, bar 8, is exactly the same, and then that repeats. So it's basically like doing the same riff 4 times, if that makes sense, or that bar 4 times. So you got. And then there's just a random bar of, like, it's not exactly 3 quavers, semi-quavers long, but it's roughly 3 semi-quavers long. It's just like a little gap before it goes on to the next line, which is exactly the same riff. It's just going to do that line times 4. So it's like doing the riff 8 times, it does that 8 times, but I've written it twice on one line to make it look nice. That then takes us to the verse. Now the verse is super simple. All it is this. So it's a D power chord, open D with G2 and B3, playing those 3 strings. And then the next bar, you just move your fingers up 1 fret, so you're on fret 3 on the G string and 4 on the B string. And then it just goes back down, 2, 3, then back up. And that line repeats. So just once through that line goes 2, 3, 4. We then go to this cool riff on the next line, which goes like this. So to play that, it starts with a D power chord, A5 and D7. Then you can do another hit on it, move up a fret, and then back down for 2 hits. So it goes 5 and 7, 6 and 8, back to 5 and 7. So from the beginning you got, and palm mute from then on, and then another 2 D power chords, then up a fret to E flat, and then it jumps down a string to A6 and D8. So that first bar slowly goes. Next bar, nothing on beat 1. It then does a D power chord, which is A5 and D7. Up a fret, back down for 2 hits. And then 2 more of those. Up a fret, and then down to fret 4 on the A string and 6 on the D string. So bar 2 goes rest. Or slowly, it goes rest. Let's just put the first 2 bars together slowly. Here we go. Up speed. The next bar, bar 18, is the same as the first bar, bar 16, but without the first chord on. So it's just rest. And the next bar starts the same, but the last chord, it hits this dissonant chord, E4 with A5 and D6, like a little diminished power chord. And again, that lasts for roughly an extra beat, or 3/4 of a beat, like 3 semi-quavers, before it kicks back in. So the whole line slowly goes like this. And up to speed. It then goes back to the verse, which is the line previous to this with the D chord. I'm moving up fret. And then it plays this line again. And then it goes back to the original riff that we kind of had earlier on, going. It repeats that 4 times, and then it goes back basically to the intro part and plays all that through till the end of the song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson, something a bit different. I've never done any Korn songs on my channel before. It's pretty cool. I like playing it in standard tuning. It sounds cool. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you've enjoyed it, if you've hated it, let me know what songs I should do next. Let me know where in the world you're from. Hopefully the person who requested it has enjoyed it as well. So thanks for the request. If you have enjoyed it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, it really does help me out, as does giving me a like on the video. And please leave me some comments in the comment section as always. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, then you can support me on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do appreciate it. Go and watch some of my other videos and comment and like on all of those. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.